Welcome to the fourth and final part of this series, of this mini-series. It's actually gone a lot longer than I thought it would. I thought it'd be either out of the game before now or dead before now. So anyway, we're going to keep on running through. We're playing as a survivor. Now, every single character that you play has got different skill sets. And so our survivor skill does have skill sets to allow us to get past aliens without actually having to combat them too much. We've had one fight, I think in the last episode. We've triggered 2 other adult aliens which are on the hunt behind us. We have to find a nest, and we've been searching all of the potential nest locations, and we're left with one more room. This room over here. If I just go to nest and just hover over that one, it's the only room that actually now lights up. So that's the only, and this is all random. At the start of the game, all of these different rooms are shuffled and then positioned on the map, so you don't know exactly where it's going to be. So every game plays very, very differently actually. It's really cool the way the mechanics actually work. It's just hard understanding how they work. There's still a few things that I do find annoying with the game, which I've been sort of explaining as I go through. But overall, it's a very, very solid game. So we have to get past the testing lab room, the malfunctioning testing lab room. By the way, if we find 3 more malfunctioning rooms, the whole base blows up. So we've already got we've got a fair few of them that have been located. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's actually the 7th one in there somewhere as well. We've got 2 rooms on fire, one that we don't know of, which I don't know where that is. There's fire somewhere else as well. I can see there's fire down this way, which would actually have more of a fire indicator rather than the graphic effect. It's very hard to see that graphic effect. So we have to get into here, steal an egg, make our way back down into this cargo sending system. So that's the only real way out for us, unless we've still got cargo system B. Now we don't know what's in there. No, that's not going to. I could go that way, but I've still somehow got to break through. I think I'm still best to go down this way and try not to trigger too many more aliens. Now we do actually have more noise back over here, so we're going to go. Just close this one off, and then we can sort of see where we are. Now there's 2 more items in here. I've just got to the start of the new phase. I can search for one of them there. We might do that, I think. Have a look in our backpack. What have we got? We've got 2 thermite charges. We've got a reagent. So this will chase away. So we've got to be in combat, knowledge of at least 5, which it is. We've got to level 5, so we can make use of this. And then we can't use this particular rifle. So we've got the thermite charges as well, which will do extra damage. Select current or neighbouring room. Intruders in the target room will suffer 1 damage each. Each character in the target room will suffer 1 light wound. So I could do that as well. I could throw both of those in for 2 more cards, do some damage, which may or may not kill it. These adults aren't all that strong. We killed one before with just 2. Let's just search here first anyway. There's another reagent. And we've got the research documents, so make a research, so play 1 card, not in combat. Gain 1 knowledge for each discovered intruder weakness. It would only just give us 1 more knowledge. This is by far the most important thing. We'll add that one to the backpack. We're probably going to need those a little bit. But we can actually try to destroy these aliens if we wanted to, or we can try to run past it. And I think that we're going to be running past it. So in this lab, we'll sort of be able to sort of see in through there. There's the alien. So we've got an alien right there. But let's try to use the reaction to move into this particular room. So unfortunately, here we go. Nothing much else we can do, I don't think. Yeah, computer in the room, malfunctioning in darkness. We've still got both hands are empty. We've only got 1 light wound, which is actually fairly cool. So we're actually our survivability is fairly good at this stage. Let's race into here. Now we have to move to play 1 card to move. We'll just get rid of the rest cards. We haven't got any contamination cards at all. So we move in. So now, by the way, at the end of the last phase, a lot of things actually happened. We paid repairs. We then passed the turn. Launch error. No CSS fired. Drew event coolant leak. So this one then allowed the aliens to move through number 1. So malfunction marker in the cooling system. Start the auto destruct sequence. If not, place a malfunction marker there. Oh, if there is a malfunction marker in the cooling system. Now, I don't know if we found the cooling system before. Let's just go to the map. Cooling system. Yeah, we did find it. So the cooling system is there, and that's right. So this is now malfunctioning. So otherwise the self-destruct sequence would then sort of start, which it actually hasn't. You can see how intricate the game actually is. It's extremely intricate. Now we need to get across this room here. So we're going to go across. Now we can, this one's uninjured. We're going to go to our backpack, and we're going to be chasing away one of these intruders. So we're going to pay this card, choose the intruder to drive away. That one there, and we just have to pay one card. So we'll go with vents. Good, it went away, it didn't go in that direction. So we now can move up into here to this unknown room, which will have the nest. Now I need to move carefully into here. So because I need to place very carefully where we actually do this one. So this will definitely be the nest. There it is. And we got slimed again as we came in. Now this will be the end of our turn when we actually do this one, but this is actually where we pick up the eggs from. So if we have a look and see, if we have a look at the map, I want to be escaping. We've got another adult through there. Now that one, unfortunately, we chased it that way. I would have loved to have chased it that way. If it triggers that room, which it could very well do, there's 2 aliens in there. We'll be fighting 2 aliens and it'll be game over. But in this case, I'm going to put the noise marker on that particular area. So let's just go back and have a look. So this is the alert room.
Attention, intruder movement detected.
So we got slimed. We've got a +1 knowledge.
Intruder movement detected.
Please don't move in. Yep, they've both moved into that room. That was lucky.
Event codename, Fire in the Hole.
Oh no, that's where we have to escape from.
Queen activity detected.
Oh no, and the Queen's right there. Is the Queen with us? Yeah, the Queen's in the same room as us now. Oh boy. Right. And it's been damaged, our leg has been damaged with the fight with the Queen. Oh, again, this is the aspect of the game I wish it would show you more of what's actually going on. Now, it's hard to tell what's actually happening in through here. We've got all of our elements. Let's have a look and see what actually happened in through this side. So we passed end of turn resolving event phase. We drew an event, Fire in the Hole. And so what actually happened through here is these guys, any aliens either, there's the adults there, would move through corridor number 1. And so, and also place a fire mark in the cargo sending systems A, B, and C. Each character there with no action cards in hand suffers 1 serious wound. So we've now got a fire where we need to escape from, which is a problem. So that's the first one that actually happened. So then the adults then moved to corridor number 1. Now it just happened to spawn a queen in the nest. It's just so the nest is. It just happened that was just randomly what actually happened there. Queen successfully made a surprise attack on the survivor, and attacks again with Perched in the Dark. Now I think if the character has 3 serious wounds, they die. So we suffered 1 serious wound with Perched in the Dark, and generally they move off with that one if they're moving. Just see what actually happened there. Get 1 serious wound on the leg. So in the end of the event phase, marker number 5. So we're almost at the end of all of the events. We're now in event 4. We still have to somehow get the egg, but we can't steal an egg from here. Like I said, there's the Queen. I think that's the Queen. Yeah, that's the Queen right there. So the Queen has now come through. It's uninjured. This is going to be really tricky. I don't know if I can tell that one to disappear. Again, we do actually have Chase Away Intruder. Let's just try this. Yeah, so I think we can actually do this one. So we'll target the Queen. We definitely don't want to go after the Queen. Pay a card. Now, will we need repairs? I don't know. I can now try to dress the wound. Actually, or distract. I could distract the intruder, but I need the intruder gone from here. I'll do Desperate Attack and just pay that card. So it's now gone back out. Whew, that then allows us to then go and pick up some eggs. So we can just go back into steal the eggs. So if we read more, yeah, we can't be in combat, so we're now out of combat. We need to pay 2 cards, and the nest will not be destroyed. We get an intruder egg. So we'll just do the action. So I'll rush in. I need to pay 2 of these. We've got Distraction, we've got Obstinate. I'll do that one, I'll do both of those. Actually, Distraction. Distract an intruder. I think I'll keep that one. Pay those. We've now stolen the egg. And we now trigger. And this one's come back again. Because we were slimed. There we go. We've finished the first part of the quest. So you've successfully completed your first quest. Remember, if you want to fulfill the objective, you need to complete the second quest. So we've done half of what we needed to do to get the egg. So get the intruder's egg. We now either need to get ourselves to the isolation room, which is dangerous, because if you look at the contingencies, there's still a chance, there's a 50-50 chance that they will kill everyone in the isolation room. We've got enough knowledge to survive if they choose one of these. Actually, it's not really that, is it? Oh, hang on, kill all without isolation in the without the signal in the isolation room, and we didn't find the signal area to turn the signal on. So our CSS, the CSS is still 100% if we can get there, or the bunker, but we don't know where the bunker is either. So now we've got a lot of problems here. Now I kept Distraction, so distract an intruder. Now we have to try to get away. So if we have a look at the map again, where are we? But the Queen that's coming through the wall. We need to break into here, down into here, and get down into here through the fire before everything sort of runs out. So we're going to distract. We don't want to be running. Actually, could I run that way? We still don't know. Where's the other cargo sending system? There's still 4 more rooms that could possibly be. If I ran back this way, is that worth doing? If I run to there, the Queen could very easily follow me, and these guys could follow me as well. If I get to there, I've only got 2 cards, which is super dangerous. If they roll again and start to come through these, one of them's going to be following me somewhere. Let's close that for a second. I think that I'm going to test to see if I can find if I can find the cargo sending system B. That will probably be the way out for us. But it can be in any one of those 4 locations. And I can still try to get back around. What do we got? 1, 2, and I've got to get past corridors where they can actually chase me. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get there. If I go this way, if I go 1, 2, 3. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But if I go this top way, the Queen may not follow me. It's a much more likelihood that one of these doors here is going to trigger this one and have them come back into the alert room. And I've only got the 1 card, or 2 cards really, but I have to pay one of these. What have we got left in the backpack? I do have thermite charges. I really can't take the Queen on, not as a survivor. We have to just use distraction, so we'll distract an intruder. And I'm going to have to use one of the thermite charges to do the distraction. So we'll choose this item. And we're going to run down through this back into the testing lab. That was sort of where I was planning on going. But if it rolls a 2 or a 3 to chase that way, that's going to be a problem. In fact, that one doesn't have a number. Let's go this way. And the vents have now got noise in through there. Now we still have 1 more card, which is search, which we can't do in through here. So we've managed to escape. We've got the egg, so we're carrying the egg. We now need to get away from here, and we've only got limited time to do it. So we've only got like 4 rounds to actually sort of get there. So it's quite exciting, isn't it? It's quite a cool game. Now I'm going to keep on running, because if she rolls... if she rolls to come after me, I'm in trouble. So I'm going to go back into the laboratory. If I just go back into this area, I've been to the laboratory before, and we do actually have a we've got one over this side. I think I'm going to risk it just to get some distance. I need to now get back to that other location. We need luck to go our way. I'm just going to pay one card. 3. Damn it. That's now triggered another... Oh, it's triggered a breeder. So we've now got aliens all over us. So it's now come around and attacked us.
Intruder movement detected.
Okay, cost of your escape movement now is 2.
Under attack.
So we're under attack again. So it surprised us.
Intruder movement detected.
The Queen has moved out that way.
Event codename Blood Trace.
Okay, they moved across to that room. In fact, I don't think they moved. I think they just stayed where they were. All right, so a lot happened in this turn, in this phase now. Oh, please get a distraction. Please get a distraction. But wounding-wise, we've now got 2 serious leg wounds. Cost of your escape movement action is 2. Now, if I have a quick look and see this one, we've got. I don't have any distractions. Damn it. We're in trouble here, guys. We're in trouble. So the breeder is like a larger, like it's not quite the Queen, but it's up there. And if we have a quick look and see what have we got in the backpack, we've got one of these thermite charges. Now, if I'm almost dead. So, sorry, there's noise next door. One more serious injury and we're out. So we're in a lot of trouble, and I don't think I've got a way out of this. I'm going to have to just attack. Now, there's only a hit chance of 33%, which is just shockingly bad. I do have the thermite. If I go to the backpack, the thermite charge, select current or neighbouring room. Intruders in the target room will suffer 1 damage. Each character in the target room will suffer 1 light damage. The target room will be damaged and set on fire. I can't do that. That's going to damage me twice because of the fire as well. So I need to kill this thing off, which I'm just not going to be able to do. Demolition Surge. None of them are good. God, we've had a rough. This has been a rough trot, but we've done pretty well getting where we are. So let's just go for this thing. We've got no choice. We're now desperate fighting. We need to play 1 card. It really doesn't matter which one we pay. Just attack, and we missed. It's smacked us pretty hard. And we got a body. We got another serious card in through here. You drop to 4 action cards instead of 5, so we're losing action cards with each of these. Just go continue, and that's now our 3rd serious wound. There's really nothing I can do, so I'll just keep on trying to attack. And we missed again. It's hit us again. That's got to be the end of us. And game over. We dropped the egg, and that's the end of our run. Survivor run. You can see how cool the game is, though. There we go. So objective, we got one of the objectives. We didn't get to escape, so we did pick up an egg, and we ended up fighting the Queen, the breeder, a couple of adults as well. So the game, once you start to identify where the aliens actually are, they then start to move around the ship as well. So it's a really, really cool system. Really cool system. It's just difficult to understand. So that was pretty damn good. That was a long run too, by the way, getting through that way. We did pretty well until the very, very end there. So we'll close that one. We were sort of unlucky that we didn't have another distraction card. It would have been cool to have rolled another one of those when we got to that other room. We're just unlucky, I guess, at the end there. Yeah, it's all luck. It's just luck. It's funny though. It doesn't feel like a luck-based game, even though it's just a really, really cool system. But you do need to know how it's played. So hopefully the devs will be able to make it a bit more approachable. I hope I did a good job of explaining how the game is played, and I'll just close this one. It does give you sort of like a thing there after each playthrough. So my global ranking is now, was it just 120? So I didn't actually gain much from that one. I can actually go and have a bit of a look if I'm really, really interested to sort of see what it does. So this is the global rankings in through this side. So where am I? I'm 120, so I'm down this way a little bit. So some guys are actually getting good numbers with only 1 or 2 playthroughs. So a lot of these would just be beta testers, I would think. So 120. There we are. Played 3 games, haven't won any of them yet. So that's where we currently are. All right. Well, anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. So thanks for watching. It's got a lot to like about where it's actually heading. It's just a bit unpolished at this stage with its information, but it's certainly the makings of a very, very good game. And really, every game plays incredibly differently. Like you saw in that last one, just, we were unlucky not finding the nest. It happened to be the very, very last room that could possibly be, and we then happened to find the queen in there. But we still got away from the queen without taking any damage or any real... Actually, no, we did take damage. She got our leg, and then we got the breeder at the back end there where we just couldn't escape. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll catch you next time.